Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Hello viewers, you are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, your number one political hub in Ghana and beyond. Today we bring you another happening on the floor of Parliament, and it's all about Okwudzeto's appearance in Parliament to give account of what is happening in his ministry and how this has triggered or caused fear and panic to the opposition NPP on the other side. Without much ado, I would like you to join me listening to what he said and how he come again with another shaking revelation. Join me listening to what he said into detail right here on PENDREAM TV. Do subscribe if you are a new member. Like and also share to other members to watch as well. Thank you.
27. So let me take the 27. Then we come back to foreign affairs. So 27 first. Please. I am in control. I'm saying 27, please. I'm not changing it. So, leader, I beg of you. I'll come back immediately after this to 17.
Mr. Speaker, we understand your directives. But, Mr. Speaker, what we are saying is that we take motion number 17, which is Foreign Affairs Minister. Then we come back to the Deputy Minister. Mr. Speaker, if you look at governance organogram, the Foreign Affairs Minister is a senior minister. When you take organogram of the ministry, so why will you allow your foreign minister to be seated and your deputy AG will now be taking his motion? Mr. Speaker, the majority leader always believe in hierarchy. And even in Parliament under Order 21, we go by hierarchy. So let's take motion number 17. Then leader, we can come to the deputy minister. Leader, one day when you become a minister, we give you $2. Leader, for now you are a deputy minister.
Leader, hold on. Leader, personally,
Speaker,
it's long time I saw Honorable Okwudzeto. I want him to sit here a bit for me to see him. Then I'll attend to him.
Speaker, we have settled
motion
this
number
matter.
27. Leadership. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to comment in the approval of the budget estimate for the ministry responsible for foreign affairs. Mr. Speaker, as much as we support that the ministry should be given enough resources, but the minister, when he was ranking on foreign affairs, there were a number of things that you have captured in this report that you were openly against. For example, like structural integrity of the Pink Lady. Openly, when the chief whip was the chair of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, structural issues, you were not in support of it. Other new missions that you want to open, like Mexico, when it was suggested, you think that it was going to be taxpayers' money were not going to be put in the right direction. But at the moment, you are the minister responsible to foreign affairs and other places like Norway and the rest. Now you are now the minister responsible for foreign affairs. You have been caught up with the reality, just like you are now being silent on presidential jets, renting of the jet, when it is taken off, how much it costs, and other things. Now, we think that the Foreign Affairs Ministry need to be resourced. You asked for over 3 billion. You were given less than 50% of what you were asked for. But majority of the money, over 13 billion Ghana cedi, is going to use to buy 4 helicopters and 2 luxury jets, 1 long range and 1 medium range. You have said nothing about it, but you were rather 1 long range and 1 short range. But you were rather very vocal that the president was renting this. The president is flying first class, but we think that this money should not be given. Mr. Speaker, what I am saying is that, Mr. Speaker, technically the chairman of the Defense and Interior is distracting the Foreign Affairs Minister so that he will not listen to the fact that the 4 helicopters and the 2 luxury jets that they will buy, they should cancel and give part of the money to the Foreign Affairs Minister. But Minister, you have been very quiet. You have been very quiet on this luxury jet. You have been very quiet on these helicopters. Meanwhile, you have not been able to, they have not been able to allocate less than 50% of what you have requested for. So, Mr. Speaker, in moving forward, I just want to draw the attention of the Foreign Affairs Minister that anytime he ever finds himself here in 2029, he should know that in future, prosperity will catch up with him, just like how he against the renovation of the Pink Lady, just like how he was against the establishment of the Norway embassy mission and that of Mexico. He's justifying the Mexico for World Cup. But who said that Ghana is going to be in Mexico? If you let Ghanaians hear and know that you are thinking that we are going to be in Mexico because their plans are either in USA or Canada, not Mexico. Not Mexico. So if your thinking is that we are opening a mission that Ghana team will be in Mexico, Ghanaians will not forgive you, and I'll join them to make sure, because Mr. Speaker, we want to go to Canada or USA to watch our players, but not Mexico. But the Foreign Affairs Minister is thinking that Ghanaians are going to be in Mexico, and for that matter, he wants to
thank you.
So, Mr. Speaker, with that much, I support the approval of 1,696,321,803 for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that they should cancel some of the presidential jets and give it to him. And he should make a statement on the buying of the jet. He should make a statement on it, because he was the mastermind of President Akufo-Addo is flying today. These jets, how much, an hour and other things. He should say something about it. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, at the end of the debate, you want to say something? Very well, let me hear you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I must say that I've really enjoyed the very lively debate, and really this is one of the things I miss since becoming Foreign Minister because of the enormous international commitments. So I am not able to be in the chamber as frequently as I would really wish. But I must say that today I have enjoyed the debate. Just to assure the Deputy Chief Whip that he can be certain that if President John Dramani Mahama starts or even attempts to charter ultra-luxury jets like his predecessor did, you will certainly hear my voice. You are not hearing my voice now because what I used to complain about is not happening. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It is not happening. President Mahama is flying commercial. Indeed, the amount of money, if you listen carefully to the analysis the finance minister has done, the Honorable Atufose contends that the expenditure item he has met at the finance ministry for President Akufo-Addo's chartered jets, it could have bought us a brand new jet. So you should be commending me, and you should actually be apologizing to the people of this country that we should have listened to the ranking member at the time. If President Akufo-Addo had listened to the Honorable Samuel Okwudzeto Ablakwa, we would not have wasted resources as we have done. President Mahama has now put us on a prudent path where instead of just chartering and wasting taxpayer resources, he is rather going to engage in an investment that will serve the Ghana Armed Forces well. So please, don't score own goals. Don't score own goals. It's not in your interest. Mr. Speaker, on the matter of strike, the ranking member has raised issues with value for money. I want to assure the House that the strategic transition from rental to developing our own properties, we will ensure value for money. It will be done transparently. There will be absolute consciousness on making sure that every penny of taxpayer resources is properly accounted for. As we speak, Mr. Speaker, we have the unacceptable situation where we are spending $15 million every year on renting across the 72 countries where we have diplomatic presence. $15 million every year. That is not prudent use of taxpayer resources. That is why we are saying that instead of these rentals, it's just the same principle. Instead of chartering ultra-luxury jets and not owning the jets, you are now buying to own. That same principle, we are now going to own our own properties abroad so that we don't spend $15 million every year taking care of landlords. We are not going to do that. Now, Mr. Speaker, on the Accra International Conference Center, again, the records are here. Hansard will bear me out. I was opposed to demolishing the Accra International Conference Center. I was not opposed to renovation. What this budget, the 2026 budget, promises to do is renovation. The structural integrity report, which we have done by AESL, says that we can salvage the building. So we are going to renovate. We are not going to demolish. So check your records very well. We are not demolishing the Accra International Conference Center. We are renovating it. Again, you should be commending me. You didn't do a structural integrity, and yet you were proceeding to demolish. So this side of the house, again, has saved an important national asset for our country. We are not demolishing, we are renovating. And that is how you protect the public purse. That is value for money. Finally, Mr. Speaker, on passport administration reforms, I want to assure the entire nation that our passport reforms are working. Ghanaians are testifying. Now, when you pay the 30% reduced fee from 500 to 350, and I agree with Honorable Asafo-Ejei, you can see that he is confounded. How can you introduce modern ICAO compliant chip embedded passports, introduce e-tracking, introduce courier service, introduce delivery under 15 days, and yet we reduce it? That is why when Ghanaians say Abba in Papa Abba, this is what it means. So we are delivering better, we are delivering quality, and yet it is more affordable. It is cheaper than previously. So you can trust the Mahama administration. Finally, Mr. Speaker, on World Cup.
Honorable Minister, please.
On World Cup, this is very important. Mr. Speaker, I know you'll be happy to hear this. On the World Cup, the Foreign Ministry wishes to assure the nation that we are negotiating very good terms, where as members of Parliament, all of you should be excited about this. Your constituents will have good representation at the World Cup. We will make sure that all Ghanaian soccer fans, regardless of political colorization, regardless of how you vote, regardless of which part of the country you come from, there will be full representation. We will make sure that Ghanaian soccer fans all over the country, irrespective of political persuasion, you have some good presence at the World Cup. And we are all watching the draw, looking forward to the draw on Friday, December 5th. And we hope that wherever Ghana is camped, we will put in place the needed consular arrangements to ensure that Ghanaian soccer fans are well protected. But I thank honorable members for the support, and you can count on us to continue to enhance the image of our country and to pursue a foreign policy arrangement which is in the best interest of our country. We shall always make sure the national interest is at the center of every decision we take in our foreign policy. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, as a ranking member of the committee, and this House being a House of record, Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to set a few records straight in this report. Mr. Speaker, the minister has made reference to the Accra International Conference Center.
Honorable members, please.
The point I made
Honorable
which was
members,
corroborated
please.
by the deputy minority chief
Honorable
whip,
members, please.
was that the minister is on record to have said that if his government were to make any attempt to purchase a presidential jet, he will resign. That is the principle. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the minister is also on record to have said that if his government chartered a presidential jet,
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker,
Thank
this
you.
house is a house of record. Mr. Speaker,
Thank you.
the
Thank
vice
you.
president, Professor Jane Nana Opoku, chartered a presidential jet from
Thank you,
London
thank
to
you.
Accra. The minister did not resign.
Honorable
Mr.
members.
Speaker, in addition, let
Honorable
me point
members.
out once again that the point that the deputy minority chief whip made, Mr. Speaker, was
Honorable members, at the conclusion of the debate, the question is all those in favor that motion listed 17 be adopted, say aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. And that this honorable house has approved the sum of 1,696,321,803 Ghana cedis for the services for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the year ending 31st December 2026. Honorable members, indulge me to suspend the House for 10 minutes.
Parts of the world. It's also a welcome news, and we should look at what we can do so that we are not concentrated only in the Middle East or just some section of the country. But it also depends on how this goes. This may be the first of its kind in the nature it looks, because we read news about health professionals being sent to other jurisdictions to work, but not this form. So we will support and urge the minister to continue doing his good work, and Parliament as a committee of foreign affairs must follow up with an eagle eye. I recall when I was chair of foreign affairs and the minister was ranking, we got several reports of the inhumane treatment that have meted out to Ghanaians who, for various means, have found themselves outside the country. And I'm sure the minister knows about this. So it's a welcome news. We encourage him to keep up. And this House must also follow through to ensure our Ghanaian compatriots are dealt with dignity. So in conclusion, I thought that this report should have had, as an appendix, a copy of the agreement. We should have had a copy of the agreement attached as an exhibit, kind of, because the committee has dealt with it, but the committee has a responsibility to ferry same to plenary. So we have been denied of access to the original copy of the agreement. That is when we can make a thorough deduction. So probably, and also for the records, maybe Hansard table office have copies. We need copies of the original agreement, and we can peruse it appropriately. But having said that, I want to commend the minister. Yes. And Speaker, if you may, direct that copies of the original agreement should be made available to this House.
That it should be attached as an appendix to the mother report, so that when Hansa captures it in its entirety, will capture the agreement itself, so that tomorrow is easy to reference.
So my good friend is trying to be my spokesperson, and is collaborating with me. So I think it's important. It's a very important call, and also for the records, so that anybody who picks the report can't have access to the original agreement. I thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. So, Minister, please kindly let the House get the original copy, so that we attach to it. So if you can say something, then we conclude.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I fully agree with the Chief Whip that the agreement should be made available. And indeed, the record should reflect that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has ferried a copy of the original agreement to Parliament. So Parliament has a copy of the agreement, and I'm sure that our very dynamic and dedicated clerks at table will make copies available to all members of Parliament. And when members of Parliament obtain copies of the original agreement, you will be excited at the provisions. For example, Mr. Speaker, Article 9 of the original agreement mandates that all employers in Qatar must sign contracts with every Ghanaian worker so that their rights will be protected. And then Article 10 of the mother agreement also requires that all the workers from Ghana should be given accommodation. They should be given accommodation allowance, medical allowance, and other allowances. It's all spelled out in this agreement. So this is the first comprehensive, far-reaching, welfare-focused labor mobility agreement that we are signing. Hitherto, we have been using MOUs which are not binding, and so employers take advantage of our compatriots. They violate their rights, and they don't even know how to assert their rights and where to go to for remedy. All of that has been provided in this agreement. And I can confirm to you, Mr. Speaker, that the Qatari Parliament has ratified theirs. So once we also ratify ours today, under Article 75 of the Constitution, it comes into force, it's binding. And only 2 weeks ago, I met with the Labour Minister in Qatar, and they gave us full assurances that once Parliament of Ghana ratifies this, it will come into force, and they are ready. The Minority Chief Whip asked about some of the areas that this agreement covers. I can confirm that the areas include health, that's professional health workers, all the allied health workers, tourism, IT, transport, logistics, engineering. All of these sectors have been covered under the agreement. And immediately this is ratified tonight, we are moving into recruitment. And let me assure the House that the recruitment will be done transparently. We are going to advertise. All young Ghanaians can apply, and it's going to be a very transparent and credible process. The nurses can confirm to you that the recruitments we have done for Grenada, for Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados, we created a portal, they applied openly, they went for interviews, and then they were selected. So I don't even know those who have been selected, who are going to these countries. All I do is to negotiate, make sure that these agreements meet basic tenets, that we are respecting the rights of Ghanaians, and that when they arrive in those countries, they will be protected. And the employers in those countries know that the government of Ghana has full backing, is really looking out for these workers. That is really my interest in this matter. So I can assure all colleagues that please encourage your constituents to apply when this is ratified, and it is a very credible process. There are no fetters, there are no angles of discrimination at all. So, Mr. Speaker, let me thank colleagues for the bipartisan support, and I'm looking forward to bringing to this House more of these labor mobility agreements so that we can empower the young people of our country. This is not brain drain at all, it's brain gain. They will be working under specific contracts. They will come back to help with our national growth and development. They will learn skills. They will have more resources. they will remit to our country, to our economy, and it's better than allowing an unregulated space where young people are forced to cross the Mediterranean, they lose their lives under very perilous and tortuous circumstances. Let's regulate it and let's make it a win-win situation, as other countries have done. Cuba has benefited a lot from this labor mobility arrangement. The Philippines, it is a major policy in the Philippines, and their citizens have benefited. So we must also move towards that. That is a smart way of creating jobs and empowering the young people of our country. I thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, honorable members. At the conclusion of the debate, as many as are in favor of the motion listed 4 in today's paper addendum 2, all those in favor say aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. So, Honorable Minister, may you help us with the resolution. That is 5, resolution 5. Come again.
I know the resolution is consequential.
Yes, consequential.
Yes, but Speaker, look at the House. We are taking a resolution. We don't want in future anybody to initiate any process in court and be challenging numbers. Tomorrow morning, we can take the resolution. Let's defer. It's my humble submission. My humble submission is that, listen to me. Speaker, it is resolution. So, let's turn it down. Tomorrow morning, we'll get some good numbers. We take it. It's not harmful.
But the point is...
Sorry, Minister, don't worry. We'll do it for you tomorrow.
Hold on. The point is, we don't even get the numbers in the morning. So the numbers we are having here,
Speaker,
we may not even get it at the beginning of our session tomorrow. So, I don't know. We can take the resolution.
Speaker,
and...
Speaker, I mean, we are well constituted to take this. But if my brothers on the other side insist, we can take it tomorrow morning. Let's take it.
Speaker, they can proceed. I see, you see, when I said he should proceed, he's laughing. But there are other things that he should be doing. He's not doing those things. My back is not happy. His back is equally not happy.
And they are even saying
there are empty seats here. Are you happy? They are not happy. Because the chief whip, he's a hard-working chief whip. I know that one won't take it away from him. But there are some basic things he must do. He should do those ones. But he can proceed and take the resolution.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, now the green light is on, so you can take the resolution.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask that the House consider resolution number 5 at page 3 of the order paper addendum. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Chairman.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, I support the resolution. Thank you. I second, Mr. Speaker. I second the resolution.
Well. Honorable members, the resolution has been moved by the Minister and it has been seconded by the Vice Chairman. The question is, all those in favor of the resolution listed as 5 in today's order paper addendum 2, say aye. Aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The resolution is hereby adopted. I hope we've done enough for the day.
It's been put on and then. Yeah. Speaker, may we take motion numbers? Yes. The reports, no. Speaker, the reports of the independent constitutional bodies, they've been laid. The reports are ready for NCC, Electoral Commission, the Media Commission, and I believe Audit Service. Yes, the motions are here. And the reports have been ready since yesterday. The chairman is my able leader. So is unavoidably absent. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to seek your leave to. So first, we'll take motion number.
Honorable Whip, I think I've been here throughout the day, and tomorrow it appears I'll be here alone.
Speaker, don't
so
say
please.
more. Don't say more.
Yes.
Speaker, we will call it a day. We've done nearly 7 hours.
Yes.
Nearly 7 hours. So we are entirely in your hands. We would. So, Speaker, we want to tomorrow will be the last day for the week, because Friday is Farmers' Day. So we want to rather pray, members, so that we start at 10. Speaker, so that we can finish early for people to travel. If that's the indication of the House, we can do 10.
Is that the pressure of the House leadership?
We will go by the 12th. We'll go by 12. But since the day we started taking the estimate, we have been exceedingly cooperative. And you bear me out. Even where your chairmen are not there, you have so moto laid the papers for them. And Speaker, he must commend us for that. But tomorrow it will not be like that. Get your chairman. Get your chairman. Get your chairman. And the vice chairman, they should be here.
And the ministers.
So that, but I'll commend the chief whip. At least today, we've done more than 5 motions.
Oh, more than 5.
Yeah, I think we've done about 10
About
motions,
10, yeah.
which is impressive. In all, we have about 40 plus, inclusive of the appropriation, about 45, 43. The first day we did 5. Today we've done 10. Hopefully tomorrow, if based on the availability of report, if we can do 10 tomorrow, then we are home and dry, so that we would not, work close to the night or deep into the night. It has its own health implication. But I will counsel that we should get a report as many as possible, so that tomorrow we can at least do 10 motions, and then it will reduce the load of work at hand. But, Speaker, yesterday we engaged the chief whip. He gave us a coded message. We behave accordingly. He has failed to meet us. I pray tomorrow he won't fail us. Tomorrow he must do the needful. Your back is not happy.
They are even saying no.
Your back is not happy. You keep them here since morning. They are not happy. No. You just came.
Don't try it.
Honorable Sam George, you just came. Please. Your people need you to empower them. Chief Whip, look into my eyes and let me talk to you. Do something. Chief Whip, look at your back.
Sammy,
Minister of
Otherwise, they'll desert
it is
you.
true. They come behind them.
They are not happy. Are you happy? They are not happy. They are not. Chief Whip,
Okay.
do something. Speaker, so we are for 12.
Honorable members, I think the coded message is enough. So the majority chief whip understands the coded messages. So you are in my hands, and I thank all of you.
Speaker, just to thank you for the fortitude. Thank my brothers on the other side and sisters for the fortitude, and of course my backbench, my foot soldiers, for the support and the cooperation. Speaker, we know that during times like this, it's difficult to marshal the entire numbers because the committees are sitting. So we want to encourage members to be here tomorrow so that we can support you, so tomorrow we can close early. All we are saying is that we gratitude to you. But the SOS sent is well noted.
So honorable members, let me also thank you for your cooperation. And on that note, the House is accordingly adjourned to.
Thank you for watching. If you really enjoyed this video and what Okwudzeto has said, please give a thumbs up by liking the channel, share and also subscribe for more videos. Until next time, keep watching PENDREAM TV. Keep questioning and stay engaged. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.